All right, we are looking to do for sure AC replacement, potentially looking at swapping this over to heat pump. Um, there are three systems in the home. This is the unit that's servicing the main floor, so we're in the basement. Currently, they've got electric as backup heat, and the boiler over there is their main source, but I think they've had so many issues with radiators that he's looking at just getting rid of that altogether and going to heat pumps with backup heat source being electric. Um, the the air handler size, it's a Comfort Maker. It's 19 and a half by, I believe, 46. That's what I wrote down. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, 19 and a half by 46. It's up on a, let's see, it's up on a 24-inch tall base here. 24-inch tall base, 10-inch gap. This is a 12 by 20, which it's about as wide as you can get. I think the total width on this, I think, is 23. That's what I wrote down. Let me double check it. I wrote it down here. Yeah, it's 23. So 12 by 20 coming down, 10-inch spacer. There's a 16 by 20 by 1 filter. Double pull 60 or single pull that's tied to the panel over here. First floor, there's your furnace. There's your AC, double pull 30 on the AC. If we're going to heat pump and we're going to need to run a wire, the unit is sitting over here. The line set, let me find the line set, it's kind of funky. Here it is. So this runs all the way down. So you have to run the wiring down here. And it's this one right here. The other two new American Standard units, those are for the second, third floor. It's the older Comfort Maker. As you're facing the house, it's all the way on the left. So we'd have to run new wiring out there, which you can see. Looks like we had to run new wiring for this too, when it was put back in 2015. Drain for the unit is right here. There is one funky supply here going underneath of this little I-beam. Comes over into this thing. I'd love to be able to put that right up in the side, but I don't think we can do that with the beam. We'd have to come down here and run it over. So I suppose unless it's easier to do that, then just put it back. Kind of let me know. If you need me to run you out parts for redoing this, I can. Once I get measurements on our air handler, because I'm not entirely sure what our depth is. If our depth's the same, I might just reuse this base. I'll have to have a conversation with the customer, see what he says.